Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Motor Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It's your non-racist trio, Miguel, Austin, and Brian.
I mean, all right.
Good, I'm a little racist sometimes. It's fine.
Hold on.
Speak
but
for
the
yourself,
good kind, though.
buddy.
First of all, hold on.
Gosh.
Right before we started recording, Brian said something incredibly stupid.
What did I say?
That Miguel said, it would be nice to have a SmackDown with no Roman Reigns.
Yes.
And I said, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
And then you said, what if he goes to Raw? And you're like, no. And then you said, what if he goes to main event?
Okay.
Yeah, they
What
moved
the hell?
Roman to 205.
They moved Raw. Yeah. Pretty sure he's way too big for that. Main event?
Hey, he just said something stupider than me.
I just said of SmackDown without Roman. And you said Raw.
No, you
which
just
is-
said 205.
Well, that's just because I was being stupid.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey,
That's also pretty dumb. They're gonna bring
They're going to send him back to the performance center. Where-
Oh, man.
Ooh, he needs training, man.
they're gonna bring back Sunday Night Heat
Oh, God.
specifically for Roman Reigns.
Was that another one of the...
It was an hour-long show on Sunday nights.
Why?
It was when WWF was incredibly popular
Oh, my God.
and people couldn't get enough wrestling.
So they put a bunch of like up-and-comers on a show?
Yeah, they basically had, it's kind of like what Dark is for AW.
Yeah.
But they had, obviously Raw, they had SmackDown, they had a Saturday show that was, I forget, it was Velocity or something, but it was like
Yeah.
at night, and it was kind of like a recap show. And then they had Sunday Night Heat, and Sunday Night Heat was cool, mostly because before a pay-per-view, you would watch Heat, and all the stuff that would happen on Heat would like tie into the pay-per-view.
Oh.
Like they would do stuff for the pay-per-view on Heat, and that was really cool.
Was it like a pre-show?
You don't remember Heat?
I remember. I don't remember much of the stuff that actually happened.
It was
on
kind of like,
Heat, that's the
especially for
thing.
pay-per-views, it was kind of like
I
a
remember
pre-show.
Raven being on Heat.
What about me? What about Raven?
There we go. We got it. We did it.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, it was Sunday Night Heat was they would kind of do pre-show stuff, and then they would do
Okay.
like essentially, not dark matches, but like people that weren't on the
like
regular show.
the
all
only
time.
like Sunday thing. What was that review show that they had? It was a Sunday.
No, it was Saturdays.
Was it? Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's the
sure.
show I remember.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I'm pretty sure that was Velocity.
Was it?
Maybe.
Like I just remember it was like a review show of what happened that week.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who hosted it, but like it looked like they were in the back with all like the monitors and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Oh.
I don't remember Heat that much.
How do you not remember Heat? It was
Again,
so
I
important.
remember of Heat, don't remember
Oh,
anything
man.
that happened during Heat.
Yeah,
Heat
we
season
are
is not fun.
we are covering today WWE SmackDown on
first.
January 1.
Why?
Huh?
Why are we doing that?
Why are we covering SmackDown?
God.
Because we
have
have
to.
we don't have to.
It's our job now, Brian.
You
That
get-
doesn't
you're
pay
getting-
yet.
I was saying, you're getting paid?
No, don't worry about it.
Wait, hold on.
Wait
Oh,
a
what the hell?
sec.
Wait a
Hey
minute.
man, I'm not getting paid for the show. I'm just laundering money for Russia.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. That's
Pull my
different.
gun out.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You guys could also be drug mules if you want.
We are covering SmackDown on the 1st of January, 2021. Brand new year.
Yep, and WWE knows what we want, and what we want is Roman, and that's the first thing we get.
What we
Yeah.
want is you timed it, right?
Yes.
How long was the promo?
I think it was 18 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh god.
I'm
God.
pretty sure it was. I'm gonna round it up and be generous.
20
and
minutes?
Say 19.
Oh man.
19 minutes. Well, no, because I actually went to the 20-minute mark and the match had started. So
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's we have a first of all a video package on the cage match that happened,
Okay. Yep.
which it was a cool cage match. Whatever. We know that Kevin Owens got screwed because of Jey Uso. Whatever. But yeah, Roman Reigns doing his normal thing is
Yep.
being the guy and being the dog and being the
Hey
chief
man, we also learned that like why he wears a golden glove because everything he touches turns to gold.
Pretty sure it's a
He's fucking lying.
Thanos reference.
Yeah, but like he's fucking lying.
Yes.
I can tell you that right now. And then like, okay, so he said a bunch of stuff here that like didn't make sense to me, okay?
Uh-huh.
So the first one being when he's talking about Paul Heyman. Like he's saying that like Paul Heyman was thrown out to the deep end. Like who the fuck threw Paul Heyman to the deep end?
Wait. Yeah. In what? Like, what does that even mean?
That's what I meant. Like, okay, what? Like, so last time he was with Brock Lesnar. When the hell was he in the deep end? That Brock Lesnar
Never.
left and he gets to chill at home?
Before that, he was with CM Punk, who was also immensely popular.
And even then he was
he might be talking about like the shift from ECW when he like lost the show or
fucking
whatever.
20 years ago.
Well, he could
Well,
be
no,
talking
because
way.
even then, like, even before, wait, was it after Brock Lesnar he was managed or before where he was like the general manager of Raw or
I
whatever?
mean, that could have been it.
But even then, he was with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about
That's
already.
weird.
And then the other one, he said that like, oh, Jay is a prime example of what Roman can do. Jay's a fucking failure. He's lost in every match.
But he does good performances.
But what match has he won?
Didn't he win one a couple weeks ago?
One against Bryan, but then the rubber band match, Bryan won, so he won the feud.
He didn't beat Kevin Owens.
Survivor Series, he lost. He hasn't beat Kevin Owens.
It's good. It's good. It's the good time. Good match time.
Like, he even says like, oh, Jay can't. He's like, Jay can't miss. He's missed every fucking time.
I think it's in reference to the match quality, which I will definitely agree with. He has been delivering good matches.
I have no problem with that, but like, he hasn't hit shit when it comes to like results. My God, I hate Roman so much right now. And this isn't like I want to see Roman get beat up. Like, I'm tired of seeing Roman on screen. Go home.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah. Quit hitting the table.
But yeah, kind of mid thing. Kevin Owens shows up, and Roman Reigns is mad that his music is being played, and Kevin Owens is there, and he challenges Jey Uso.
So I think Roman was kind of talking about his own performance when he tells KO when he says, "Hey man, nobody cares. Nobody wants to see you." I'm like, yeah, Roman, that's exactly my thoughts when I'm looking at you at the fucking screen.
I would much rather watch Kevin Owens.
Oh, agreed. I would rather see Kevin Owens all day. Like, even when he was like Bad Guy Owens was great.
Yeah, 100%.
That's when I see him live. When he was Bad Guy Owens with Sami, I think.
Yeah.
And apparently Kevin Owens is a cockroach because he keeps coming back.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he called him. He's a cockroach.
First of all, Kevin Owens is a liar because he didn't die. He was supposed to die in the cage match.
Oh, and then the other thing where he tells Kevin Owens that, like, hey, he essentially gave him, like, more money because he was in the main event. But I'm pretty sure, didn't Roman say last week he was going to go take the food off Kevin Owens' like table?
Yeah.
So which one did he do? Take food off the table or give him money?
Yeah, he's right. He's like, oh, you got a good payday because of me, and I hope you gave your family a good Christmas. Like,
so which one is it, Brian?
He took the food first.
Okay, no.
First.
He went to their dinner table.
Yes.
Their Christmas dinner.
Yes.
And got grabbed the tablecloth and then ripped everything off.
Okay.
And then gave him a stack of cash.
Okay. And they
Paid
went
for the stuff again.
And they went and bought some food.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it now. I understand.
It's like, I don't know how much of the devil's dandruff Roman was sniffing during the fucking New Year's Eve, man, but like none of this made sense.
That reminds me of that guy that was talking shit on New Japan on Twitter.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Saying?
He's just like, oh, New Japan is so boring and their matches suck and it reminds me of old Hulk Hogan. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, what?
It's the complete opposite of Hulk Hogan.
That guy's smoking something.
I thought that was pretty ridiculous.
The devil's cabbage.
But yeah,
why is it always the devil's?
Because the devil always gives you the good
the
stuff.
devil.
Oh, he's giving you the good stuff.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's the devil's dandruff and that's Coke, but who cares?
Well, because it's like white and like a little blood crystal.
Fucking get better shampoo and conditioner, son. That's gross.
It's the devil.
You can't wear like black.
No.
Why don't we refer to Coke as like the Easter Bunny's energy?
Because devil's dandruff is like alliteration. It's fun. Easter Bunny, that takes too long to say.
But he's fast.
Whatever. We go into a large E versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we also forgot that Jay and Kevin Owens Kevin Owens wants a match with Jay.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Now we're good. But yeah, we do get a recap of Big E's.
Well, before we get to that, did you want to recap the KO thing?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, and this was from a few different wrestling news.
So was he injured?
Yes.
At the end of the show?
At the end.
Okay, so do we want to go at the end of the show or do we want to say now?
I mean, we just talk about it now because it's separate from all of that. But Kevin Owens apparently suffered a spine contusion and bruised kidneys when he was thrown off of the Thunderdome.
What?
Yes.
That's not good.
Ow.
That's the thing is, it's coming from a few different wrestling news sources. Yeah. So I if it's real, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, this person got a thing," and then they're gonna be, whatever. But I hope that's not real.
We'll see next week because if he's hurt and they have to take him off, what
the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Who's the quick replacement at this point? They haven't built anyone up to the main event.
Exactly.
Jimmy comes back. I guess.
I mean, that was my only thought.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy comes back and he tries to stop Roman Reigns, but it doesn't work. I don't know how soon he's coming back though.
Racist Lars turns face and he comes back to challenge Roman.
No.
There you go.
How could they possibly do that?
I never said it was a good idea.
How could they possibly ever get the crowd on Lars Sullivan's side?
Fucking final.
Never. That will never happen. He will have to be a heel forever.
What if he turned into the alt-righter and then...
I mean, like, see, that makes sense. Because, like, they just...
that just makes too much sense.
That writes itself.
No, it makes too much sense. You can't have that.
Yeah, there's also that.
But yes, we do have a Big E versus Corbin, and like... God damn it, why even set this one up for what's gonna happen anyways?
You didn't know it was gonna happen.
But it was so bad. Corbin and them fight it out.
Yep.
And Big E hits his big move.
The big ending?
Big ending. And right before he gets pinned, that's when like the Knights of the Lone Wolf come in and start fucking up Big E.
And then Samuel Zayn shows up.
Yep, Samuel Zayn shows up to help out. But then Apollo Crews comes out to like also help out.
Yeah.
And Austin called it. Like,
of course,
as soon as you saw Apollo Crews come out, it's like, oh, tag team time.
This is classic WWE like modern style of.
Oh my god!
Match happens, match stops because of external factors. External factors join the match, and now it's a tag team, or even a fatal four-way or something.
There was a lot of tag team matches this night. It was weird. Are they trying to like show up AEW? Something?
No, see,
I was a little confused this whole night. Like, why is there so many tag team matches?
If they were trying to show up the AEW show this week, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even try to do that? First of all, out of respect for Brody Lee, you don't fucking do that. Second of all, you're not gonna fucking do it right.
Yeah,
like it just that was ridiculous. Maybe it was just they needed to throw something together. I don't know.
But so clearly they showed that last week they did a really good show.
Yes,
and I'm like, okay, do this card again. And you'd be set for life. But instead, they pulled off that, that stupid meme where it says, like, oh, let me copy your homework. Oh, yeah, just change some things. That's all they did, and they made it fucking work.
That's the thing. I think with WWE, and I've probably said this before, they have no long-term storytelling. And I think that's because it's the audience that watches WWE. They don't have the patience to wait, 6 months for a storyline to finish. It needs to finish.
Is it WWE or is it the fans that can't wait?
It's both. I feel like it's both. How long was Jon Moxley the champion for? 18 months?
Yep.
That's a big story to finally end it with Kenny essentially cheating to win.
Oh, so good.
And that was great, and it was a great story. WWE hasn't done anything like that in a long time. And I just think it's the current fan base and the current writing style of WWE.
I mean, what are you talking about? They had the long story with the Hacker and Ali. That was...
And then they basically was like, oh yeah, it was me. Who cares? That was stupid. But yeah, we get a surprise tag match. The bad guys can't get along,
of course, because like the Knights aren't listening to Sami.
Yeah, why would they?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what makes you think you could? Like, they're under Corbin.
Yeah, and then like Corbin gets mad. And he's like, "Nah, we're out of here." So he leaves mid match.
I did like that. It's like, nah, we're gonna bounce, and they actually leave.
Yeah.
Hey,
why wouldn't they? That's regular old bad guy stuff. I'm just gonna leave my partner mid match and let him get killed.
Yeah, that's when Apollo hits a step up Insecurity with a power bomb for the win. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, cool.
Kills
I guess.
Poor Sami Zayn. You think Sami Zayn's just like gonna be gone now again?
I mean, I think they're gonna have him just like for backstage antics and stuff.
Maybe,
but like, I think they're gonna like just keep away from him for a little bit because they're probably gonna hold with that whole story like, oh man, you got to figure out who's fucking you over, and then now you got to be goofy Sami Zayn more than usual. Like,
I want conspiracy theory Sami Zayn.
He's getting there.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
And he needs to team up with conspiracy theory R-Truth.
Ooh.
And then they solve mysteries.
Oh man.
They find a PS6.
They figure out who was behind GTV 20 years ago.
The fuck?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, did they also find out who was pulling the briefcase from
Austin?
Austin?
They figured out who screwed Austin for becoming in charge of WWF. They figured out who took Big Boss Man down from the cross. all the unsolved mysteries of WWE.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like all the unsolved like wrestling mysteries.
Oh man, please do this. I want crazy Sammy and R-Truth solving mysteries.
Okay, I can actually see that working too.
Yeah,
I can actually see that working. So,
like, who would they blame for all that stuff?
I don't know. Who cares? Someone
blame some like mystery like wrestler or something.
Yeah,
man.
It was El Gran Gordo.
It was Vince in a mask.
Yes.
Somehow one of them is El Dandy. That's who.
Oh man, El Dandy's back. Yes.
I don't even know if he's like gone or not. I don't know what the fuck
If he's alive.
Yeah. It was Glacier.
But yeah, as Miguel said, Apollo Crews wins.
Yeah, I agree.
Sami Zayn's dead. After that, we go backstage to Kevin Owens with Pierce, and Kevin Owens demanded the match.
Well, yeah, he said it's gonna happen regardless, so just make it a match.
Yeah,
so I'm so why are you asking for permission?
Adam Pierce is like, oh, well, we can't do that for some reason.
Yeah, has it been established why he can't do this? Or am I just crazy and I don't remember?
They literally they glossed over it. Adam Pierce is like, I can't do that, and you know why.
Yeah, that's why?
Wait, no, we don't know why.
No, but Kevin Owens knows why, and that's all that's important.
But we need to know why.
No, we don't. You don't need to know why. You just need to know that Adam Pierce can't do it.
Well, after a while, he kind of gives in and says, "Fine, you got your match." And I'm like, okay, so you could do it.
No, but he can't.
So he's just so
he's gonna get in trouble.
So he's gonna get beaten up.
Who?
That's what it sounds like. Pierce is just gonna get beaten up.
By who? Triple H?
By Roman Reigns.
Stephanie?
That's the only thing I could think of. Because he can't. No, he said he could give him a match with anyone but Jey, and he says Roman, and he says, "Well, I can't give you that one either." And that's when he gives him the match, even though he kind of can't. So he's a GM, clearly.
He's not though.
But who did he ask to give him the match?
He's not the GM.
So where did he get those powers?
That has been made abundantly clear.
Oh man. So what is he?
He is the assistant to the GM.
Oh man.
He's the guy in charge right now.
Yes,
I guess.
Because I guess Stephanie and Triple H don't want to catch COVID, so they're not there.
And why is Paul Heyman not in charge then?
Because he's just the advocate.
Because numbers were not great, so Vince removed him.
Yeah,
and Eric Bischoff, so he's not in charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they weren't doing well in the ratings.
So what's Bischoff doing now?
Not with WWE.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think if he was with WWE, he would have been allowed on AEW.
When was he on AEW?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
He did the stupid. It was MJF and Jericho, presidential debate.
Yeah,
it was MJF and Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have.
No, it was Jericho and Orange Cassidy. Remember, they're the one who had the match.
Was it them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just remember Orange Cassidy was there, and it was great. He asked that stupid, ridiculous question.
Yeah, then he answered it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah. So I guess we'll be getting the Kevin Owens and Jey Uso anyway.
So, even if you're gonna do it anyways, why ask for permission?
To sanction it so that WWE is liable.
For what?
For injury.
I guess
it's like when you have an unsanctioned match. If they get hurt,
you have to pay your own bill.
Yeah.
Which don't they do that anyway?
No, shut up.
Because I was like, wait, they're not employees.
Nope, you can't do that.
They don't get health insurance from WWE. They get their own. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter.
It's spiraling out of control.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Kayfabe and real life is blending together.
But after that we get Big E and Apollo are backstage. Hey, we
they're both
won.
yucking it up.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Apollo's, you wouldn't have won the title if it weren't for me. I should get a title. I should get a shot.
Well, yeah, because he said he's gonna make it an open challenge, and Apollo's like, well, I'll take that challenge. And it looks like they're serious for a couple seconds, and then they start laughing.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
It's just like the friendly anime thing of haha, bing, and then you look in, that kind of thing.
I guess.
Yeah, that is. That's literally what that is.
Yeah.
So.
So I guess we're going to get Apollo Crews and Large E at some point.
I'm assuming probably next week.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Maybe.
That's not going to be a pay-per-view match.
Definitely not.
But
not with Apollo Crews.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who couldn't they put against Big E for that thing for the pay-per-view?
I mean, if they next week or even the week after build up something quick for Royal Rumble, I could see them doing something. Maybe even a rematch with Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or Corbin.
Maybe, yeah, I could see
Corbin and boys.
Corbin and the boys.
They're not the fans. They're not the fanboys. Who cares?
After that, we get Riot Squad.
Yep, that's already in the ring, so they don't even get an entrance.
With the fucking jobber entrance. And then Billie Kay shows up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cool, Billie Kay match.
No, yeah, that's exactly my reaction. I was hey, cool, a Billie Kay match.
And then Tamina shows up, and you're like, oh, Billie Kay and Tamina, that'll be great. And then Natalya shows up.
Yeah, I was super confused.
And apparently,
what is going on?
Yeah, I guess that was the thing. Was Billie Kay was like, no, yeah, this is what my plan was.
So from the start to the end of this entire segment and match, I was left so fucking confused.
That was the point.
I guess, but so
Billie Kay pulled one on you, dude.
Yeah,
I guess, but okay, we'll get to the ending a little bit. So it is the Riot Squad versus Tamina and Natalya, which, okay, sure.
Just throw a team together, quick.
I don't get it. It was a really short match. It ended with Liv Morgan getting a roll-up on Tamina.
That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
But I'm like, okay, whatever. But then afterwards, Billie Kay starts celebrating that the Riot Squad won.
Well,
I'm so confused.
She obviously started the match in the corner of Tamina and Natalya and was like trying to help them. And then as the Riot Squad was winning, she was like trying to help them. So it was just the back and forth thing.
Yeah.
And then,
So she's trying to be like the manager of Riot Squad?
No.
What is going on?
So this is the dumb thing. Obviously, Riot Squad wins, and then she's like celebrating with them, and they're like, "Get away from us!" So there was a backstage quick segment that they did on Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
Where the Riot Squad are there, and then Billie Kay shows up, being her normal self, and like, "Oh, we won! It's the great!" And then like Riot Squad fuck off, and Billie Kay's like, "Oh yeah, next time we'll win again."
Okay. Goddamn.
And then they also did a talking smack.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see
with
that.
Billie Kay on that, and then they asked the same thing, like, "What the fuck was going on?" And she's like, "No, I just I'm trying to promote everyone and do this thing, and I know what's going on," and like it's just a weird character thing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So
But
yeah,
on the positive side, so after
she did the fucking
after Riot
arm
Squad wins,
thing.
she does like the breakdown thing, and I immediately tweeted out, someone put like disrespect your surroundings on top
disrespect your surroundings.
Did it.
That's great. Yeah, I saw that. Was pretty sweet.
Come on, Brian, you would have want that and put the other one side by side so you can see
saying,
them karate in the pits.
I want to do karate in the pit with Billie Kay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking great.
Do some spin kicks and some karate moves.
Oh man,
Beat your ass, dude.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking let's go. I'm fine with that.
You need to practice your Australian accent, dude.
Apparently. Yeah. Good day, mate.
A little more effeminate.
Oh, okay. Why?
You're impersonating Billie Kay.
No, I'm not.
no, he's just trying to be Australian.
No, I don't. Why am I trying to be Australian?
Why
So why does he need his Australian accent then?
Well, because he was quoting Billie Kay. You got to do it accurately.
I don't want to be Billie Kay.
I do.
Oh my god. But yeah,
Man,
that was
Brian
a
wants
weird
to be
thing.
the Iconics for Halloween.
Both of them?
No,
Like,
you
that-
have to be Billie Kay. You
Oh,
can be Kay. There you go.
I gotta get the old pose right. I forget how they did it.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that was a weird thing. I don't know what they're doing.
Same with this next match.
I don't think WWE knows what they're doing.
Yeah, like same with this next match where it was a Sasha and Bianca team up to take on Bayley and Carmella.
This made a little more sense because it was,
I guess,
it was like the good guys versus the bad guys, and they've all kind of intermingled their feuds with each other. So I get it. It made more sense than the previous match. The previous match was a match for Billie Kay
right.
to promote her character, whatever she's doing,
They're doing such a bad job,
which is
like,
ridiculous.
trying to figure that out.
I mean, they clearly, I don't know, they have something in mind. And it's just super weird.
You just can't. You just don't see their like grand plan.
I clearly don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I don't
clearly
think
don't.
anyone sees the grand plan, Brian.
Well, because it's
It
only,
doesn't exist. That's why.
Well, it only exists like 2 weeks ahead of time.
Oh
so-
man.
Yeah, so Sasha and Bianca versus Carmella and Bayley. This was pretty standard.
So these aren't a legit tag team, right?
No,
Okay, this is just for this.
that's what I'm
week
saying.
and
Like
last
they
week.
just did weird tag team ups.
So what story is this leading to?
I think it's just all of their stories that were kind of have meshed together because Sasha is sort of feuding with Bianca for the title
With Carmella, right?
and Carmella, all of them.
Wait, what?
And yeah,
Well, I thought Bianca was mostly like feuding with Bayley.
but she also wants the belt clearly.
I guess.
What?
That's my thoughts.
Because
Is-
I never saw her like fighting or doing anything against Sasha because they're both faces.
Yeah, but like,
But I
so-
saw them like going after the other people that were in the other tag, but like now they're teamed up and it's like messing with the story a little bit.
I don't think so. I
I
just think
was a
this
little weirded
this
out.
was the kind of situation where it's the good guys versus the bad guys or whatever, and you have all of these storylines because Sasha has a storyline with all three of these women,
Right. I
and
guess.
then she also has they also have their own storylines separately with each other. So Bianca and Bayley, Sasha and Bayley, Sasha and whatever, and it was a convenient way to get all four of them and to sort of further their stories with each other in one match. That was my
guess.
thoughts. It made sense to me.
So it's like a condensing thing.
Yes.
Where like
This was an easy way to get some continuance of all of their storylines
all at once
without having two separate singles matches that would have,
taken up more time.
But those could have been potentially good matches.
They could have been. This was fine.
No, this was fine.
Yeah.
But like,
for sure, I agree.
I think personally I would have preferred the two matches.
And I would have preferred, less Roman Reigns at the start of the show and then additional. Yep. But I don't,
cut his entrance and you have like another 5 minutes right there.
Yeah.
No. Cut his end cut a bunch of okay, let's not get too crazy here. But just cut a bunch of like we said earlier, 18 and a half minutes to open the show.
Yeah, that's why have them already in the ring.
Cut that in half or more.
Yeah.
And you'd have so much more time for matches.
Yes. I mean that's the thing.
The big dog needs all the time.
Dude, you could cut some time off of the opening, split this match into the two matches it should have been, and have two really long matches.
Yeah, to have two great matches. And that's the thing, we talked about it last week. They opened up with a fantastic match last week.
Yeah.
And then we get 20 minutes of boring promo this week. It's like they didn't learn anything when they had a greatly rated show last week.
And it's got to be back to normal.
And it's going to be back to normal.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, this week, if we look it up and see it, people will tune in for 10 or so minutes, and then when there's no wrestling, they just fucking leave.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get the feeling to do that every fucking week.
Do you have the numbers for this one?
No.
It's super frustrating having to do this having this same formula every week. And clearly Fox is pissed about it. USA is pissed about Raw now. And it's weird because WWE has had one of the more profitable years in a long time.
Well, because they don't have to pay for the arenas and shit like that, so they're saving money that way.
But even still,
travel time.
They're doing a lot in merch sales still. It's just super weird. I don't get it. That's what I was talking about. The average WWE fan, it's just, clearly I have grown out of enjoying the regular WWE show, and it takes.
Well, I think it's like the Simpsons fans, they're fans now.
I guess.
Hey, I've been watching for so long. Well, I gotta keep.
I mean, yeah,
and then occasionally I'll buy a shirt here and there, and you're like, okay, well,
I think that's part of it. I own a couple of modern wrestler shirts. It's just a weird thing. These weird matches and weird team ups.
Yeah.
This one we were talking about Sasha and them. It's just a weird thing. Why not have, as Brian said, different matches? Why not have a Sasha versus the thing is, Sasha versus Carmella though. We just did that.
Well, they just have Sasha versus Bayley, and then have Bianca go after Carmella.
But that doesn't make any sense storyline wise.
So is this the match that okay, now we can switch the opponent?
Maybe.
See, the thing is, with the extra time, they could make it make sense.
Sure, I'm sure
they could write in something really.
I'm sure they could
easy, oh hey, Bianca and Sasha are cool now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you take on your enemy, and I'm gonna take on your enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. Whatever.
I guess.
But just how they go about it now, it's
confusing at times.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, so the sommelier Reggie helps Carmella win.
Huh? Mm-hmm. The winsimpeay. That's the best way to put it. I didn't call him a simp, Austin.
You just did now.
I called him a winsimpeay.
That's not even a word.
Well, I'll add it to Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, yeah,
it's a dictionary of sorts.
As usual, he helps Carmella win and cheats, and then
he did that
flips and stuff.
Yeah, he went into the ring and he flipped out.
Yeah,
and then he went onto the apron and he did a backflip.
There's a weird flip out of the ring that was kind of impressive.
Yeah,
it's just a weird move to get out of the ring. It's just, man, it's the double standard of ladies being able to kill this dude, and he can't do it back.
Of course not.
Slam the fucking shit out of one of them. I want to see him powerbomb Sasha Banks.
You can't do that.
Yes, do it.
No, you can't.
Why not?
You can't.
Lucha Underground did it, and it was great.
Hey, man, but are they around anymore?
No, because that was always going to be a. That was the point of the show.
Yeah, it's just a weird seasonal thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, again, weird team ups, weird things. After this, we go to
Roman and what is it, Paul? Oh no, it's Roman and Jey again.
Yeah.
Oh,
just again another thing. That's
another segment that could have been cut out. They didn't need this.
I feel like
all it was Roman just saying that he's shocked that they still made this match, which who cares, and they don't appreciate him because they made this match.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused on that
Is
one.
this the segment where they're on the couches?
No, that's afterwards. This is the part where he just sends Heyman to go find out who set up the match.
Okay.
Watch the fucking show. Watch the goddamn TV.
Again, who else could have made the match?
Adam Pearce.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny to me, like, you know, we talked about when Ric Flair watched the show and like caught the bad guys doing a bad guy thing. What is Roman Reigns doing in his locker room the whole night?
He's watching the show.
Then he knows.
No, he doesn't know.
Is he not watching the show? Is he just sitting and watching the wall? Just looking at nothing?
Oh, man, he's like an NPC just against the wall.
It just like it frustrates me how stupid wrestlers are sometimes. If you watch the show, you will have caught Kevin Owens going to Adam Pearce.
Okay, so even if you didn't watch the show,
who
could set up the match?
Who could set up the match?
There's only one dude.
It's not a referee.
Oh man,
it's not you know the WWE High Council,
the High Lords of WWE.
Hold on. Who could set up the match?
Like, Adam Pearce. Just Adam Pearce.
Or Triple H or them came down.
Triple H or Vince or Stephanie. None of the referees can't just sanction a match. It has to be.
Hold on. In kayfabe, who could set up a match?
That's it.
There's no commissioner right now that can set up a match or anything like that.
It's Adam Pearce is the guy that you go to, because the commissioners were basically Stephanie and Triple H, and they were the ones. And then they're not around right now, so it would be.
So what if it was? What if they were around and they did set up? What's Roman gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Go beat up Triple H?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what? Yeah, who can? It's just a dumb thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the segments. Well, correction. All the Roman segments tonight left me so confused because, starting with the beginning part and now this part, and even when we get to the later part where it's another segment and then the main event, but it's like, okay, clearly someone was hungover and they made a script and they showed it to Vince like, oh, here's the script, Vince, and then pulled it in and out real quick, so he didn't really see it, and he just gave the stamp of approval because he probably doesn't feel well or whatever, and a lot of it's not making sense, and it's really pissing me off and bothering me.
It could be. No, never mind.
And I also feel that they're running out of creative juices for Roman, because how many matches has him and KO had at this point?
2.
Okay, and how many, story-wise, how many times has Roman and Jey beaten up Kevin Owens at this point?
Every
4?
week?
See what I mean? So they're running out of juices for Roman, I
mean, and that was... I immediately thought that was going to happen when they did heel Roman win the belt.
Yeah.
Because the character is incredibly one-dimensional. We know he's the head of the table. He's the tribal chief. That's his character, and that's it. He's not manipulative in the sense of he can kind of, get under people's skin. He's manipulative in the sense of he's manipulating Jey, but that's a different thing. He's not clever. He's not witty. All he can do is beat you up.
Oh, and talk really low.
And talk really low, and talk slow, and all that. And his character...
It'll take 10 minutes to get into the ring.
His character to me is one of the more boring characters they have ever come up with.
Yeah. But
because there's no depth to the character. It's just, I'm the bad guy, do what I say.
What? That's wrong.
Why?
He's the head of the table.
Yeah.
That's the depth.
He's el tribal chief.
It's fucking stupid.
That's the
I can't,
as it goes.
It's just, to me, it's a waste of a championship reign.
Yeah.
I would rather have face Roman Reigns dominating people, because when a face is one-dimensional, it's fine. A heel is not allowed to be one-dimensional. They have to be manipulative and cunning and smarter than the face. Roman Reigns is the intelligence of a face, but all the heel antics, and I fucking hate it. It's just weird to me that they would do this.
And watch all the hate mail we're gonna get.
Fucking do it. I don't fucking care. Please.
So many
DM us on Twitter and on Instagram.
So many DMs with red font.
Fucking do it.
Red font?
So red font on red background. That's how mad they are. You are wrong in thinking that Roman Reigns has a great character right now. He absolutely does not.
No, he's terrible, yeah.
It's so dumb.
But either way, anyway, we do have that Sonya Deville is back.
Oh yeah, randomly. Yeah! But I thought she was kicked out.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but
that didn't happen.
Who?
Sonya Deville and Billie Kay.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because Sonya Deville was in a tag team, right?
Well, she hasn't been in a tag team.
But she was.
Oh my god.
And she was with Mandy Rose, and Mandy Rose is now on Raw, and Billie Kay is on SmackDown, and they both have dark hair. Tag team. Got him.
God damn it! If they
Send
do
it.
that
I don't
shit.
know what's going on.
Got him.
Who is this?
So did you see the quick segment of
She's like strolling down the
with, like, the suit, whatever. That was earlier this year before everything kind of happened, and even like the last couple years, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose were a tag team called Fire and Desire.
Yep.
They were like a legit tag team. They basically came up together in NXT, all this stuff. They were a tag team, a lot of good matches, and then they had a really dumb feud where Sonya Deville was jealous essentially of Mandy Rose's success because Mandy Rose is the buxom blonde who got all the matches, and Sonya Deville didn't. And so they had basically a match was loser leaves WWE.
Yep.
And Sonya Deville lost, and she left.
And she also had to deal with like the stalker issue that was happening.
Yeah,
so that's also kind of why.
Yeah, she got some guy like tried to break into her house.
Oh,
yeah,
and like do stuff.
So legitimately, she was actually gone for a good reason.
Yeah,
and then she came back, but like,
so she's back apparently.
But like, I thought you were gone from WWE.
I'm calling it. She's gonna team up with Billie Kay.
I think this was clearly a wasted like comeback. They could have done something way better.
Absolutely,
than just have her just gonna
absolutely
like
have her come back at Royal Rumble, surprise entrant.
Right, that'd been great.
Beat up Mandy Rose a little bit.
Well, that's a whole month away.
So what?
You have to wait another month to be on.
What are they gonna do with it right
SmackDown.
now? What are they gonna do with it right now?
Build up another storyline, probably.
I guess.
But like with who at this point? Like Mandy Rose is not on the same brand.
What he's saying is plausible, right?
I guess. Mostly because of Billie Kay's character at the time.
Yeah, she's missing a partner, I guess.
Yeah. All right, but either way, now we go back to the ring, and the Street Profits are in the ring.
Yes.
But we did notice that the blue cups are gone.
Yeah, why are the blue cups gone?
And not just the first thing I noticed too.
Not the thing that, not just the cup that's sprayed. Even Montez's cup is blue.
Why?
Back to being red too.
Why are they red?
What happened? Well, they ran out of blue paint. That's one. And
the
clearly
cups were blue. They weren't all painted.
No,
they were all
CG
blue cups.
You guys didn't notice it?
Could you imagine? What a waste of time. Just buy blue cups. Yeah, why are the blue cups gone? I wonder if they lost them. Like, collect all the cups and then they got thrown away.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
They got dirty, Brian. We can't use dirty cups. That's crazy.
You gotta throw all of them away?
Yeah.
After they use them once?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Every week?
That's like an environmental disaster.
Yeah, it's like, when you buy a car, Brian, you don't buy a car with like a full tank of gas and throw it away as soon as it's out of gas. Like, then you buy another one?
What are you, some rich guy in Dubai?
This is on the level of like...
With like the abandoned Ferraris and stuff on the road?
This is like on the level of the Exxon Valdez, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna report them.
Get out of here.
But yeah, they're bragging that they are the trifecta of stuff, which is winning the tag belts, getting 2 Slammy awards, and beating the New Day. And then the best part of this is they have like stuff that's covered up.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping it was gonna be that Dave Chappelle skit where it's like a Questlove underneath the goddamn thing.
Questlove, go.
For some reason, there's a drum set in the ring, and Dawkins gets on the drum set and starts drumming around.
Like, you don't know how happy I would have been as soon as Dawkins like sat down, like afro, and then Pick somehow shows up in his hair and he starts
just
playing like
poops out of nowhere.
Yeah, then you have a group of black like barbers start rapping and stuff. Like, it'd be great.
Why?
Because that's what Dave Chappelle did in that skit. It was great.
So?
Oh, and then there's that guy who made a punchline and tried to hype himself up instead of letting somebody else do it. That was also great.
Got it. So what's with the drum set?
I don't know.
Just there to be cool.
Just cuz?
Yep. They're talking some shit on Ziggler and Rude.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Ziggler and Rude actually show up and whoop the shit out of him.
And then kill Dawkins with the drum set.
Yeah, it's like, you think it's so funny? Laugh now.
And then they beat up Ford and they basically break his arm with a chair on the steps.
No, they break his leg.
Oh, his leg. His leg.
Like, they clearly need to do a better job when they do that sometimes, because like you know how like they hit the steel steps.
Yeah.
Like, okay, don't show where he's actually hitting. Show like from a different angle where you can't see it, because like you could clearly see him just hitting the steel steps and not his leg. Like, that's bad.
Or just break his leg.
They just like grab his like leg and like twist it upwards.
Just do it for real.
Too real.
Just get clones of every wrestler.
Fuck your ACL.
Oh, shit.
And like break their shit or kill them.
Well, hold on. You could break their actual legs.
Yeah.
And then just give them cybernetic replacements.
Sure. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Why
rad.
not?
Cyber like wrestling.
Ooh, cyber wrestling would be the future.
That'd be wild as shit.
Like
Then we're gonna get like robot wrestling. We're gonna
like
get the
100 feet in the
foreigner.
The chain smoker.
The chain smoker. Destructo.
Yeah.
The gender bender. Come on,
man,
Brian.
yeah.
All your favorites.
God damn.
Uh,
But yeah, it was kind of weird segment where the Street Profits were there doing their thing, and then they get beat up.
And then there's a backstage segment with Rude and Ziggler, which so they say the reason why like they jumped them is because they got stuff, and they were talking mad shit, of course, but they got stuff that we want, which is a tag belt.
Sure.
And they can't stop and won't stop until they
Can't
get
stop,
their way.
won't stop?
Yeah.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
That was Ziggler and Rude.
What a good hype man.
I guess, yeah. I mean, sure, just tag team stuff.
Yeah.
Story stuff happening.
This seems pretty, run of the mill.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
This made the most sense out of the whole show.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Did
Like
it,
this,
though?
this kind of
Yeah.
did make the most sense.
Because it was
Oh,
Street
no, this thing.
Profits.
I thought I was like looking at the next segment.
No,
I'm like,
Street Profits doing
yeah,
their shenanigans.
that's fine. I was
And then
thinking about
Ziggler,
the
Rude
next
being bad
segment that
guys.
came up, which I'm like, this made even like
Man,
less
who would
sense.
think that Street Profits and Rude Ziggler would have the most sensible segment in the entire
Yeah,
SmackDown?
like-
And it's
I
actually
just,
like I'm not
popped
saying
into
it's the
my head.
best
I was
story
like, what?
either, but it's like at least your story makes sense.
Yeah,
it's good for you
interesting.
guys. I'm proud of all four of you right
The
now.
next one is Otis with Daniel Bryan and Gable's in the corner.
Fucking confused on
Well,
this.
they explained it. The announcers explained
Yeah,
it.
they explained it where Bray and Otis are having sex, and
Bryan.
like Chad is on the top
They're
rope
having
watching.
sex.
What else would you call that?
They were training,
They're
sir.
thrusting into
Yeah.
Otis is training.
Got to get the hips to
do
good,
what?
To do good
To
suplexes.
really penetrate deeper, you got to really thrust.
good suplexes. You need the hips.
I'm just saying, Chad Gable was popping a stiffy on that top rope when he was watching. So
Is that why he was sitting down to hide it? But yeah,
tried
it's
to, move it to the side.
Daniel Bryan goes to the Chad Gable School of Wrestling, which I think is the most hilarious thing ever. Is Daniel Bryan needing to learn anything from Chad Gable, right?
Yeah.
So they go, and then the bad guys, the foreigners, show up and make fun of them,
This is when we get this match.
and then we get a match.
Well, they made fun of them. You have to
Yeah.
fight now.
This was so confusing.
Bullies are bad. You know what you do to bullies? You beat them up.
Beat them up.
Yeah, you beat them up. So then they stop.
Yeah.
At least for a week, they stop.
Yeah, well,
Sending a weird message here.
Hey man, bullying's bad. Don't do it unless you're the unbully.
or you're big like Otis.
If you're the bully, if you're the bullied, not the bullier, then it's fine to beat up the bully.
But wait, what?
So like, let's say you have a bully, right?
Yeah.
And someone's beating you up or taking your lunch money.
Okay.
If you beat them up, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to stop them and beat them up and stand up for yourself. But also, don't ever do that because bullying's bad.
I mean, do the Lana strategy and don't do anything. Bro.
Yeah, just don't do anything and win.
Oh, yeah.
Easy,
Yeah.
man. Don't do anything, and your problem gets solved.
Yeah.
by
Can I
the
just-
universe itself.
They just cyberbully them into crying themselves.
Yes.
Crying
Yeah,
every night. All night.
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as you win, Charlotte Flair wins. We just learned that from Botch.
That's
We
true.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew, for teaching us that. God. I still can't believe they did that. Daniel Bryan ends up winning this match.
Yep.
It's just kind of a weird, random thing. Daniel Bryan's there.
Like this night was super weird, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why this was thrown together. Like it's not even that great of a story to begin with. Like clearly Otis and Chad are more like a goofy character, and Bryan really wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
So why throw them into this?
I mean, Bryan can. He is capable of doing it.
I'm not saying he's not. I would say why throw him into this story when he could have been doing something else? Like push him more towards the main event area where he has more of a grudge towards like Jey and stuff. So like when they do meet at the Royal Rumble, when it's him and Jey, like it feels like it's more important than it should be.
No, but we need funny Fat Man Otis.
Oh man, yeah, we need to watch Otis get thrusted from behind. That's hilarious.
So
man.
is Otis and Gable Jake and the Fat Man?
Oh man, I hope so. The
What?
cheese in that Danish.
You don't know what that is?
I don't think so.
It's a fantastic show from like the late 80s.
Okay.
It's a buddy cop thing where there's
Oh.
Jake, like the straight and narrow kind of cool hip young cop, and the Fat Man,
Who's a fat guy?
a big fat guy, like older cop who's kind of stuck in his ways. And it's fucking hilarious. Because it's peak like sitcom nonsense.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not a sitcom, but you know what I mean. It's just like literally a big fat guy and his young hip partner cop, and they solve crimes. You should watch it. It's
It's
great.
kind of Danish, which could be a clue.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. Just watch it. And watch Sledgehammer. That's a cool show too. It's a guy with a cop with a big gun and he shoots people.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
think I've heard of that one
Yeah.
actually.
But yeah, Daniel Bryan wins. Whatever. Good guys win. Bullies are bad. Beat up the bullies.
Back to another Roman segment.
And finally...
Well, hold on. I did want to bring up the Cesaro entrance. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No?
The, like, Matrix cyborg
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Why is he a Swiss cyborg?
That's just his nickname.
All the surgeries he's had on his body, I guess, for the stuff he's done.
What?
I don't know.
Like, he's super strong. It's fine.
Maybe he has cybernetics. That's why he's so strong.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's hiding him pretty well.
He's got dragon scale skin, Brian.
Yeah, I just thought it was a cool entrance. Like,
Yeah.
I've just never seen it before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, Oh, and of course they also have to mention, like, several times throughout this match that Bryan did enter the Royal Rumble, just in case you forgot that he mentioned it last week.
Yeah.
Like,
Hooray.
yep, I already knew that. Thanks for telling me again, Michael Cole.
Point at the sign. Oh, no, we're not there yet. That's after Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we're almost getting to that season.
When you get sign pointing.
Point at the sign harder, boy.
Man, I hope we don't have an Undertaker match at WrestleMania.
I don't think we should.
God, I hope not. Please no.
Oh, man.
Please no.
That's going to be a 40-minute match.
Oh my
35-minute
God.
entrance.
What about a...
30 what?
Holy hell.
How do you do that? Like,
Undertaker could find a way.
You're going to walk from downtown? The whole time with the druids and the torches?
He just starts at downtown. He's like 3 miles from the fucking arena, and it's like a fucking 45-minute like.
Yeah.
No,
he's just
he's
walking
not
super
walking.
slow.
I would like put him in like in that little like what is that stupid thing that he used to come on like in the older WrestleManias where they had to drive him to the ring?
Oh, that was one WrestleMania.
Yeah, so have him on that,
No,
and then
no.
have him driving around the whole city on that.
I want an evil Pope Mobile
Oh,
with like spikes and fire.
Actually, no. I just want Undertaker to like. It opens up with him like in downtown or whatever, and like his like theme music starts playing, and then a bus pulls up. He has like get on and like
all the smoke.
He's counting fucking change.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no.
goes and sits down in like a horrible dirty
no,
like.
it's all packed and he
bus
can't find a seat. So
with
that's
like
his
a
next
hobo
struggle.
next
He's
to
like,
him
it's like oh, there's no seats.
with his hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bells and stuff. Get out of here. Yeah, it's
Just like stare at a guy to pull the like rope to stop the bus.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no, he misses his stop. That's what happened.
Oh, excuse me, driver. He's gonna have to save the bus.
But he can't talk to the driver. He's just got to tap the sign. Like,
Yeah.
up, back of the line.
and the bus driver's just gonna yell at him like, "Get back there, stay over the yellow line."
Yeah.
That or he can't hear him because the music's too loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's we get Jey Uso and Roman Reigns on the couch backstage. You know, you better beat up the guy.
Go do
Yeah.
the thing.
He tells him that. So he reports that Pierce made the match, which is like, oh, okay, whatever. And then he essentially tells him, like, hey, they're trying to take everything that we've worked for. What the fuck is he talking about?
the belt.
But what?
Yeah.
Kevin's always not going after Roman. He's going after Jey.
I didn't tell you to ask questions. I told you you're the answer you wanted.
I hate this. Like, again, another segment where I'm like, what the fuck is Roman talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not taking anything from you. Even if Jey loses the match, what did you lose?
Credibility.
Reputation, I guess.
Yeah.
But Roman doesn't lose anything.
No, he does
Jey
because
loses reputation.
and by proxy, Roman does too.
Oh my fucking god!
Because
I hate this.
Jey is part of the tribe.
So then he's always lost. So like, what's his reputation? Like -5 right now?
No, hold on. The thing that makes this the most stupid is if Jey is losing him so much reputation, why is Jey still in the family?
Because he's
But he's not in the
But
family.
he's not in the family. He's still out of the family.
The story's not making sense.
No.
We did it. We cracked the code, gents.
Either way, we go on to the actual match of KO and Jey.
Yep.
Which essentially is just a stomp. KO just whoops his ass.
Yep.
Which exactly what you expect it to be. He wins. He gets him with the stunner.
Which that was cool. He won him with a
Yeah,
stunner.
I'm super happy he won him. My guy,
That was
great.
weird.
And then he
That's been a while.
handcuffs Jey to one of the ropes at first, and then he starts
Yeah.
whooping his ass. And then for some reason,
He
KO
lets him go.
No, he has the key in his sock.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you pre-plan this?
Absolutely. Corey Graves even mentioned it.
God damn it! Wait, what did he say?
He's like something like, oh, it must have taken some kind of plan. He mentioned planning or something.
Oh my god!
That this was premeditated. That's Corey Graves' favorite word is premeditated. he mentioned that. He said that he was doing this. How much time did he have to plan this? Clearly he did. Because he had the extra long chain handcuffs.
Which I don't understand that one. Why would you need that extra long one?
I don't know.
I understand like the regular handcuffs. Like you didn't need whatever.
I don't know.
But yeah, like while Kevin Owens is beating up Jey, he's taunting at the camera, telling like Roman to come down, like, hey, hurry up, I'm whooping your ass. And he's telling Jey, like, hey, this isn't your fault. This is your cousin's fault why I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah.
Even though Jey cost him the match on 2 occasions. So it is Jey's fault.
Sure.
Either way, at one point he handcuffs Jey's arms together, and he's gonna take Jey to the back because he's gonna take him to Roman, and he hits him on the table, and he puts Jey on this table, and he climbs the Thunderdome to do something, and that's when Roman shows up.
Yep.
Yay! Roman shows up and beats him up, and now Jey and Roman have chairs, and they beat him up with chairs.
Yep. And they kill Kevin Owens.
They kill Kevin Owens, and then they throw him off, and he lands on some table.
And apparently gets actually injured.
So I was watching this. I was streaming this to a friend last night, to Kevin, and even he noticed, like at the end, towards the end, when Roman came out.
Yeah.
He's like, he actually asked, "Isn't the match over? Why is this even happening?"
Because
like
you got to beat him up.
Just why? Just fucking.
To prove that you're the tribal chief, head of the table boy.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're running out of creative juice for this story.
To teach Kevin Owens a lesson.
Which they've already taught him this lesson.
Dude, it feels like every story, other than the actual tag team story, was creatively bankrupt.
Like, they used up all their juices last week.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, now what do we do?
They put a month's worth of storyline into one day.
Wait... But yeah, it just feels like, they threw a bunch of darts to the table.
It's so weird. How was last week so good?
Because it was just actual wrestling, not dumb promotions and promos and all this other stuff that made no sense. Like, hey, you actually have good wrestlers. Let them be good wrestlers.
Actually, you know what? I don't think that last week was all that good.
Why not?
Because we were all under some kind of like, Christmas spell or something.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, hypnotized.
Ooh, Christmas miracle then, eh?
Yep.
Well, there was a Christmas miracle anyway that the show was that good.
Fucking evil Santa got us. That's what I'm
man, robot Santa? Yeah, that was a weird SmackDown.
Yeah.
A weird week
I don't
of
know
WWE.
the numbers that it got for this.
It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, but still, like,
I'd say like it's like 2 point something.
Yeah, they might have hit the 2 million. That's been like their average for the last month and a half, something like that. So yeah, I could see that. I don't know what's gonna happen with SmackDown. Like, if Kevin Owens is out, they don't have another main eventer to replace him, or they're gonna do the whole thing. Oh, look what happens when you mess with us. We send you to the hospital and almost kill you in real life. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Who are they gonna get to replace him?
If he is injured.
If he's legit injured, who would they get?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, who's like a big, like, that's why I said they should have kept Bryan in that main picture.
I was about to say that. Like,
if they would have kept him there, he could have replaced Kevin Owens.
I think they can still bring it in last minute.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But now it just feels forced because, like, hey, instead of like feeling natural, like, oh, like someone got injured, like this can take us. But now it's like, oh shit, replacement time. Like,
you know what's the worst part about this?
We have to watch it next week.
Not that. Well, it's related to that.
Yeah.
The worst part about it is the 15 to 20 minute promo next week that starts the show with Roman Reigns talking about how he beats people up and he injures people.
Oh yeah, that he killed the killer. Yeah, I can see that one. Yep.
God, I'm not looking forward to that. Oh my god.
I'm gonna skip it.
Yeah.
Can I skip it?
Just the beginning?
Yeah, the Roman Reigns.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it because
it's right there. Why not?
I'm gonna have to. But like, yeah,
Wait,
go ahead.
No, that's not a good excuse. You shut up.
No, but go ahead. Yeah, just like skip to like 20 minutes in. See what happens. See if your experience.
See if a match is on.
Yes.
Oh man.
See if your experience of SmackDown is better than mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip to the 20-minute mark, and there's Roman Reigns gonna be talking still. No, he's gonna be walking into the ring.
Wrestle Kingdom, the 4th and the 5th. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
15. Can't wait to see Okada and Will Ospreay.
Yeah, that'll be a fucking
and
match.
Husbando Ibushi. See if he can take that double gold. That's all that matters.
It's okay. He's running on 25 hours.
Yep.
God damn it, Ibushi's crazy.
Yeah. That was our take on this week's SmackDown.
What would you give it?
A 3.
3. All right. That's respectable.
God, I gave last week's show like a 9.5. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's schizophrenic as hell. I don't even know.
A 3 because 1 automatic point for Billie Kay as usual.
Yep.
And 2 points for the
Street Profits and Ziggler.
The Street Profits Ziggler promo. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Everything else I don't fucking care about.
Okay.
Because it didn't make any sense.
So, think of a number between 1 and 10.
5.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna give it a 0 then.
Cool. Oh man.
No, I'm not gonna do 0.
Got him.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 2.5.
Sure.
I will give it a 3.5. 1, because Baron Corbin and the boys left the ring and they actually did it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
cool.
that was
I
pretty
will give
cool.
you a point for that.
I'll bump up
great.
a half point for that.
Yeah.
3.5 now.
Like the Street Profits and like Root thing. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You kind
Well,
of
the only thing that made sense.
you
God,
reminded
that's such a low bar.
yeah, you reminded me of Questlove from the Roots. That's kind of the only thing I really cared about more than anything. And I mean, Billie Kay's thing was weird, but she's always kind of hilarious to watch on screen.
Yeah.
And I want to see another disrespect your surrounding fucking meme to float around. So that's the other point why I'm giving it up.
That is so weird that like the super generic bad guy heel tag beat up the face tag team.
And it makes
Like that's the only thing that makes sense. Like
It was the only thing that made sense this week in my It's just so weird. Cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
What a show.
All right.
So no, what?
Well, I just wanted to say I'm gonna for Raw and SmackDown. Maybe not from here on out, but for this next week.
You gonna skip the first 20 minutes?
No. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna see how long it takes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna time it to see how long it takes till we get to that first match.
Yeah.
And
To
bring
the bell ring or to the
No,
first
not even
move?
to the bell ring, because sometimes like I've
takes a
noticed,
while, yeah.
Well, I've noticed like they'll make an
commercials?
entrance.
Yeah.
Well, no, they'll make an entrance and they'll ring the bell as they're walking in.
Yeah.
So
They usually ring the bell at the like when they right when they start though as well. Sometimes.
again.
All right, but
yes.
either way,
It's
that's
real
what
weird.
you're going to do.
Okay, that's weird.
It's dumb. I hate
But
it.
yeah, I will time it.
Sure.
And you will bring the belt.
Ring the bell?
Bring the belt.
Nah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I want my damn belt.
Tyrant.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, any other place you find your podcasts.
You can also find us on YouTube now, so if you want to listen to us there, go ahead, you filthy animals.
We also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, we would deeply, deeply appreciate it.
Yes, please. Again, thank you for listening.